Hello, hi, welcome to Love and Light. My name is Arake. Welcome to a place where we talk about things about relationship. And let's keep the conversation going. Relationship is important, and see you soon. Today we have a wonderful topic. The topic is about dating an unstable person, dating an unstable partner. Most of us sometimes, when we have already started dating or probably married, we tend to say to ourselves, I never knew he was like that. But obviously, there are some key points that are some tips or some things you notice about the person that you ignored while you're dating the person. So now we want to have that conversation. We want to keep it rolling so we're able to know how to date better and understand ourselves while we're dating. Here we have Mr. Olumeyo Kayode with us to have this conversation. He's someone that I respect so much. He has worked on this topic and still working on the topic. And I hope that, and I know somehow we're going to have this conversation. He's going to help us to do a better job today. So, Mr. Kayode Olumeyo, welcome to Love and Light.
Thank you. You're welcome to.
Okay, so I wanted to get your own view on what it is about dating somebody that is unstable, somebody that would, in the nearest future, if you are not careful, can, demonstrate some domestic violence on you, whether the person is a man or a woman.
Thank you. When you talk about unstable partner, you are talking of a person who is likely to exhibit or to go into violence. So when we look at who is an unstable partner, we'll look at it from two angles. One, what is violence itself? And why do you get interested in going into violence? So let's look at it this way. What is violence? When you look at that violence, any behaviors that can lead you to commit any damages, hurt, or even kill can be said to violence. And most especially when it is intentional. Anything that you use force intentionally to cause harm to any other person or damage is called violence. So, in a nutshell, we can say violence can be any behavior from a normal person involving physical force which can cause damage, hurt, or kill. That's a violence. That's whatever you call it is violence. When
Okay.
you
Okay, whatever we call it, it's violence.
violence, yes,
Whether the person is unstable or the person is sharp, the person is exhibiting violence.
yes.
Okay, so
We will see unstable because when you talk of unstable, we try to decorate the person.
we are trying to.
Yes, decorate is another way because a person in a relationship, if we say is unstable, unstable could mean that he's sick, mentally
Okay,
sick. So, but we are not talking of a person who has a mental problem. We are talking of a normal person who has no mental illness about him or her,
okay,
and now is in a relationship.
okay,
But the character he exhibits make him look like an unstable person. And
yeah,
that type of character is what we are going to discuss.
yeah. That's what we're talking about.
Yes.
So what you're telling us is that violence is violence, but most times, most young men and women, because I don't want to say it's only men, it's only women that have violence. Most young women and women go through this when they are already in the core of the relationship, and it's really sad that before time they have not experienced it. So before you tell us the disadvantage or the advantage, can you tell us what a girl or a guy should notice before he gets into the real core, maybe probably the level two of their relationship, or when they are in probably the level one, that's my language right now, when they're in level one, what they would see and say to themselves, I'm not going to go ahead with this.
Yeah, thank you. The truth of the matter is that doesn't just wake up one day and start exhibiting violence.
Okay.
There's likely to be forces behind it. So if we want to see it in the normal perspective, we look at what are the traits,
Yeah, the traits.
signs,
Yeah, signs.
signals, characters that you will see in one person that will make you know that when this character continues, it's likely to lead into violence.
Yeah, it's
So
true.
when you are in a relationship, it's not just the make part of it that you look at. Look at him when he's not happy. Look at him when his mood changes. Look at him the way he react to certain things.
Also look at the person when you react to other people.
Yes, now.
Yes.
So all this, when you add them together, will help you to know whether there's probability that this person will act violently at a particular time.
Okay, okay, it's true. It's true because I have noticed a man who was very rude to his dad, and the girl didn't really see anything about it. And eventually, obviously, when they got married, she was the one that received the 100% of the rudeness, and it wasn't. She saw it then, but obviously, it wasn't done to her. But now those traits is now being exhibited to her, and she's like, I never knew it was there, but you actually saw it. So what are the advantages and the disadvantages of this character in quote?
So I will suggest that we look at it this way.
Okay.
What are the traits? What are the characters you first see
Okay, yeah, okay.
that are likely to make your partner violent,
Okay.
either now or in future?
Okay. Okay, let's go about
Yes.
that.
For example, if you are dating a man or a woman who is interested in the use of hard drugs, even if it is as small as this, yeah, I like just it's an Indian, it does not. I like if I like Theodore, you will take small shots. You understand me? As time from the small shot to take a rap, you will graduate from that level because this thing, let me tell you, it's not easy. It's a habit, and one can get indulged in it, knowingly or unknowingly. So what I'm trying to say is that if any of the partners tends to be interested in the use of hard drugs, there's going to be a particular time in life that the hard drug will have power over him.
Yeah.
Okay. And he will exhibit a violence. And you will say, he does not usually do it like this. Yes. That's hard drugs has accumulated and may trigger the violence in him.
Okay.
So there's no need of encouraging your spouse to be or your partner that you want to get intimate with to the extent that you are going to get married to be indulging hard drugs.
Okay. So what are other traits?
Yes. Alcohol drinking is not bad. But how many of us know our limits?
Okay, limit. Yes. Limit is the word.
Yes.
How many of us know our limits?
If you indulge in it, good. But when you abuse it, some of us, a bottle of beer is enough for that person. But you can get carried away because in the midst of friends. Is happy to be in their midst, or just seeing one long time maybe. Get carried away. And then you will not be able to know that this is the red line. You jump the red line.
And sometimes do a mix.
So, but if it is just once, don't worry, but be careful because that once may become repetitive.
Yeah, I've noticed that most married couple who complains about their partner being violent at them most times says that the man is drunk, and so it's true. Part of the trait is that you notice what if the partner has understood the limits they have in drinking. If they have done that, that's fine. If they have not, please check it. So what else, sir?
Yes, it's good to exhibit
emotions.
If you are happy, it's good to show it. Hey, welcome. Hey, long time I've not seen. It's good. There's nothing bad about it. But there's a real limit.
Emotions.
Yes.
Wow, explain that.
Yes, now. You see a friend, hey, long time I've not seen you. Carry him. Yes, good. Hey, push him. The friends, the drainage, and you are saying you are You are emotionally excited. That is why you have done that.
So are you saying that it's not good to be happy?
No, I say to be happy is good, but everything has moderation.
Okay. So how does being happy leads to violence?
You can even be sad. It's still an emotion.
Okay. Yes. Emotions.
Yes.
Okay.
So emotion, that is what I'm
Okay. I
saying.
am get. I
So
get.
the emotion could be at the positive side. I'm
Oh, I don't.
excited.
Yeah.
I don't see this guy for a very long time. I'm saying, hey, my guy, long time. You know, you release the past thing. You push him here. Oh, take it easy. You push him further again. Because you say you're excited. I've not seen such a thing. The more you know it, the excitement will turn into another thing. And then this is a friend you have not seen for a very long time. You don't even know his health condition. You don't know his temperament also. You understand me? You don't even know the condition it comes to hear you also. So if you cannot manage your emotion, because part of what is defined as violence is your or an unmanaged emotion that result into intentional use of force.
Okay. Okay.
It's
Unmanaged emotion.
emotion that result into intentional
Intentional
use
use
of
of
force.
force.
It's not because violence.
It's true. It's true.
So if you don't manage your emotion very well, you can cross the red line.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean.
Okay.
You can also see in your partner, a woman insulted her father in the presence of the would-be husband. And the man didn't say anything wrong. At the end of the day, when the woman now became the wife and insulted the husband, do you expect the husband to see anything wrong? You insulted your father. Your father-in-law is being insulted by your wife, and you didn't see anything wrong. And she now packs him and insult you. You are crying. So who will you cry to? To go and meet his father and say, your daughter insulted me. When you did not see it wrong, then you will not say, you have to bear it. So what am I trying to say? What I'm saying is that when you are in a relationship and the partner is insulting, he has no courtesy, he's just, he can use any language. For example, he say, you are a bastard. What do you do? You say you are a bastard. It will not be better for you. I'll kill you today. All those uncourteous languages are not supposed to be in a relationship, even between the same sex.
Between two friends.
Yes.
Yeah.
Talk more of when you are going to be a wife or you are going to be a husband. Because it's from the heart that such a word comes. I think the Bible says it. And so when you say, I'll kill you today, who knows?
If you will kill me tomorrow. So who knows?
So that is the problem.
Who
I'll kill
knows?
you today. And without meaning it, he's holding something, a metal object, and throw it at the person. And got killed. The person got killed. What happened? He has committed a murder. So that is a violent aspect you should watch out for. There is no need to be a partner to somebody who is uncourteous, who is insulting, who does not see anything on about vulgar languages. They are not. It's not the vogue. It's not supposed to be.
So it shouldn't be in vogue in relationship where you become insulting or use uncultured languages for your partner. This is Love and Light. We'll get back to you soon as we continue in this conversation. Stay tuned. Remember, subscribe. So, welcome back to Love and Light. And I have been having this wonderful conversation with Mr. Kayode Olumeyon, telling us things to the traits, sorry. Mr. Kayode Olumeyon telling us about traits you should look out for when you're dating someone who can portray actions of violence in relationship. Sam, obviously, there's nothing advantageous about this. Everything is disadvantage. But I want you to say something to me about the disadvantage. Most times, the mental health. A lot of young girls and young guys really don't look into this, and they don't know at the long run it will affect them negatively. What do you think could be? Because I know there's no advantage, about dating someone that can show some sense of violence. So let's not even go there. But what do you think is the disadvantage, one or two disadvantage of dating somebody that has that kind of traits?
Okay, look, thank you. I would have loved to still let you see some other traits of a violent person. Because all these that I've listed or discussed, you may not see it in your partner. Yet there are still others that will show that this person is likely to be violent. We cannot exhaust it, but at least there are still so many important, those things that we don't even think are important. I would have loved to allow us to look through more of the traits before we now come to say, if you are exhibiting a violence, these are the effects, these are the disadvantages, or the.
Okay, can we just run through it?
Well, I want to.
Yes, let's
I
run
want
through it.
If you are an unforgiving person,
Unforgiving.
you continue to remember, you know what you did 2 weeks ago, when we went to. No, let bygone be bygone. Somebody who hold on to unforgiveness, well, it's likely to be bullied. So bully is part of it.
Bully.
Yes, he will be bullied. He want to have his way. He will want to dominate you, and so on and so forth. So, and when you have a partner that on little occasion like this, they want to destroy a property. I was in my friend's house one time. That was in far back as 1990 something, 92, 4 or 5. Little argument like this, the wife just took the shoe, the husband, off and threw it at the television. I was just looking at this. What's happening here? As I was just talking to you, what will happen when you use the heel of the shoe to knock the television? The television gave up.
It's true.
So who is going to lose? The house is losing because they have to put the television back to sleep. And before you even know it, there are still some other things. If you have a partner like that just a little argument or a little discomfort, just use leg, kick the table, scatter. Be careful. That's the violence. You may not be doing it outside, but it's violent.
Okay.
It is a trait you have to work with. Then when you have somebody who is disrespectful of elders or the law, does not care what does the law say. Yes, you disrespect elders. It's not African.
On African. I think it's unhuman.
What?
It's really not just African. It's unhuman, to disrespect elders. It doesn't have culture. It's a human culture. Elders are meant to be respected.
So when you have somebody like that, there's a probability somebody that can disrespect his elder. Who are you? Who is his partner or co-equal? He will disrespect you. He will treat you like a rag, and it could be public.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's humiliation. It can be like that. Then when you live above your means, you are likely to run violence because if the sources that from where you are getting whatever you are getting to live above your means stops, you still want to maintain the status quo. You want to be seen in that big car. You want to be seen in that life. And
and you cannot afford it.
You can afford it. So what will happen?
Then you become violent.
Yes, little thing. Because I cannot do this.
Argument will start.
You can decide to do anything. Those are the things we are talking about. And also, majority of people will say that no, living is an introvert. There's a limit to introvert. We have been sitting down here since morning. We have been interacting. He is in one corner. He will not say anything. Incommunicative. He will not communicate with you.
And they will say the person is a quiet person.
There's a limit to quiet.
Okay, there's a limit to quiet.
Especially if it's a relationship. So if it's your wife, or it's your wife to be.
Your wife to be, you have to
the two of you together. Then you keep quiet, you don't
But
talk,
again,
you
some
know,
people see it as being, this girl will
yourself.
be very submissive because she doesn't talk or argue
What
with
about
me.
the man?
Or the
Mm.
man is very, for the girl, he say, this man, he listens to me. He doesn't say anything. He allow me to have my way. So some people take it like, oh, he's being very nice. He doesn't talk so much. Not knowing that the man or the lady is like, it's a time bomb.
Yes,
It's a time bomb.
yes. One day you will
Okay.
talk like this, you will look, who is talking? He, and one day you will just react, or she will react to say, what have I said now?
Where is this one coming from?
Who is, so watch it. Engaging.
And let it. In fact, relationship, whether it's with your friend or with your partner, it should be engaging. Get to know the person you're actually dealing with. Get each other should each of you should know yourself because there's a limit to anything on earth. So let's know the limit and let us, utilize it very well. Now, because of time and because we
No,
need
let me
to
just round it up, please.
run this,
So when you have a partner who is also in a secret court,
you will not know his secrets now.
no, it's not your partner. It's your partner. You will know it's in a secret court. There is no way. There is no way you will not know. The others may not know, but not you.
Okay, it's true, it's true. So if the person is your partner, you would know.
You will know it's a matter of time. Either by what he says, what he does, when he goes out, say, please, you can't go with me to this place.
That means you have to be very attentive and intentional.
You have to, yes, now you have to.
Okay.
Then, if somebody is unnecessarily interested in weapons, gun, cutlass, arrows, yes.
Wow.
Unnecessarily.
But weapons sometimes are placed in houses, whether for protection or for gaming. People that like going out to, kill animals, and they might not necessarily want to hurt the person they are with.
Yes.
So, how do we now know the difference between someone that loves the gun to protect the family or protect himself over, offensive people outside there because we have a lot of them outside, or to use it for gaming, or someone that will use that gun to hurt somebody intentionally?
We have a line between all this. If you are interested in gaming, it is during the gaming that you develop, you will handle those weapons. It's not that I just come home now, draw gun, put it there, and crack my feet. Am I expecting somebody to budge in the house that I will want to defend myself with?
Okay, that's understandable.
So it is the way and manner,
the person
the
has
disposition to the usage. Then we can also, when you have a pathological liar, any little thing he tells lie. He lies so much. And don't forget when you tell a lie, to make it real, you have to cover it another lie.
Yes, true.
And you that is being told a lie to, you know that he lies.
But you just say, I know he lies, but let me just let it be.
Liars
I know he lies,
managed. Because he will do something painful, hurtful, and lie. Either outside or inside.
And there's a time you won't be able to take the lie, and obviously there will be violence attached to it at that time.
So finally, it's not the last, but just to round it up like I said, if somebody is in the habit of manipulating the other person, or he lack empathy, he will be very rigid. Lack empathy does not. They say this one hit his leg or her leg on the. Well, can't ask she. She knows that they have raised that thing. Is she blind?
Wow.
Even if she knows and see it her leg or he hits her leg.
There's just some sense of empathy.
If somebody, because he will be rigid, he will never see from the point of view of others. His own. As a guy pass there, why didn't I hit my leg? What are you saying? Why must I say sorry to him? So somebody like that is going to be violent. It's a matter of
time.
So and so many other reasons, but let's go to the other part that talking
So
about?
he says a matter of time, and all the traits will be shown in marriage, or probably will be shown when the husband and the wife start living together. But before you start living together with your partner, you should look at all the signs. You should open your eyes. Be intentional in your relationship, especially if you want it to lead to marriage, especially if you want to live with that person for the rest of your life. Be intentional with the person and make sure that you see all those traits and talk about it. Talk about this trait and make sure you deal with it before marriage. Sam, we are going to round up in this way. And for me, I would like us to talk about when you eventually enter this relationship and you are in the next level of marriage. Just give us two or three, because I know it's not going to be rosy for the person. Give us two or three disadvantage of you walking into it, and this topic is really large, and that's why we're actually cutting up for this episode. Probably in the nearest episode to come, we're going to invite Mr. Lumayo again to actually talk about this. But for now, we're going to work on this. So tell us one or two disadvantage once a lady or a guy decides to ignore all these traits and enters into this relationship as a married couple.
Thank you very much, Ruth. The truth is that, like we said, we are talking of a normal human being, normal. Everybody wants to be happy. Have you ever seen somebody say, I don't want to be happy? Either anywhere you find yourself. If you have a relationship that will cumulate to marriage, your intention to get married is not to go there to be sad. Your intention to get married to be happy and enjoy the marriage.
Yes, that's your intention.
So if you ignore all these signs and still go ahead to it, there is high probability that you either stay there and remain there forever and keep quiet. Just like when they want to join two people together, they say, is there anybody who has anything to say? If you don't have anybody, they say, if you don't say it now, you remain silent forever. So, but I don't think any normal partner will see all these signs and go ahead with the marriage.
So sometimes they don't see, they ignore. It's called ignore. That he'll be better, he'll be fine.
It is at their own peril. When you ignore at your own peril. Because the truth is that when it comes up, you see, when you take a woman to your parents, I want to marry this woman.
Or you take a man to your parents,
Also,
in that way.
The two of them, your parents are not going to live with you forever. So they are not going to be the one to manage your daily affairs.
Yeah, it's true.
It's just like having a company. You have board of directors who are coming in maybe quarterly to just see how you are faring. But you, the managing director and other executive director that manages it, faces the rough things every day.
And if you face it and you're not facing it well, the company will crash.
Of course,
yeah.
The manager will also
crash.
So what are we going to say? We just advise you that one, be mature enough before you go into marriage. It's not that they are having a relationship. I don't have boyfriend. I have boyfriend. I don't have girlfriend. I have girlfriend. So because people are dating before, I want to be dating. Good. There's nothing bad in it. But if that is the one that we need to marry, you have to be ripe enough. What I mean is that it's not a matter of age. It's not how old. Maturity comes from the mind. When you're not mature in mind, you can't marry.
Okay.
Marriage is not like a school. In which you have a textbook you can read.
And you graduate at a certain time.
You are going to be reading human being who is not stable. So where do you start? You start from the end of the page. You say, no, today I'm going to be at the middle. So if you are not mature in mind, you cannot make headway with it.
Okay.
The truth also is that women are better managers of marriage.
Okay, so women are better managers.
Yes.
From his mouth.
Of marriage. Yes.
Talk to women.
That is the truth because we men are not as tolerant as women.
I hope Mr. Kayode Olumeyo will not get comments that will not support him there. But if he gets, please write. Let us let us have the conversational comment. Say something about it, and let's go. Go on, sir.
Especially in managing homes. If you have a wife, a woman who is determined to marry, most of the things she will be able to bear it. If you don't go physically violent with him or with her, and then you don't deny her some other things like sex and money. Any other one, if you like, you are the rough type from the door, you leave your shoe, you come and pack it. You off your top and put it at the floor. You enter, you put the two legs on the, you will know you will still clean it. You can bear this. I have seen a lot like that and they forge ahead. Men may not be able to do it. When a man is too thorough, he has a very high probability of not being able to live with a woman. You put a stool here and put everything like this decoration and put it there. Then when the woman was cleaning, you just mistakenly put it there. And you come back from office. That man who is too thorough, he will look at his house whether something has changed. And you just see, who took away this? Where is this? You know, and the man will start.
And there will be violence.
Just if a man is too thorough, too